Okay, so what many of you might not know about me is that I am an avid right to repair advocate. What is right to repair? Right to repair is the notion that you should be able to repair the things that you own. And there has been, over the last 10 to 20 years, been a concerted effort by companies to make it more and more difficult in all sectors of technology, from farming to high tech to business to business, to make it almost impossible for you to repair your own things, make it impossible for third party, into small businesses to repair things themselves. It makes it impossible, and you're forced to go to these big companies and pay whatever they want. It is essentially a monopoly. And as such, whenever right to work right to repair, not right to work, very very different and not good policy right to work is, whenever right to repair advocacy happens in different states try to implement right to repair bills, usually lobbyists will come through and try and sow the waters and lie, unless there's a right to repair advocate there, basically to say everything that person said was just a lie. Here's the actual facts. If good examples of this can be seen on Louis Rossman's channel. Go check him out. He's the biggest right to repair advocate on YouTube by a country mile. He's got some libertarian videos in there too, so bear in mind there might be a little bit of cringe within the gems. But why am I talking about this? That is because New York has signed a right to repair bill at the last minute before the holidays. Now, here's the thing. This is a good first step. But there's some things in this bill that we're going to go over that are not good enough. It provides that the law requires companies to provide the same diagnostic tools, repair manuals, and parts to the public that they provide to their own repair technicians. That's great. That fosters competition. That makes it so if I have the technical knowledge, can fix my fucking cell phone if I so desire, and I don't have to send it to Google or Samsung to get it fixed. The problem is that there are a lot of asterisks included with this, including only devices manufactured and sold in New York on or after July 1st, 2023, will be required to meet the law's requirements, excluding all current products that exist already, the ones people already own that they might conceivably want to repair at some point down the line, business to business and business to government equipment that isn't sold to consumers is also excluded, and manufacturers won't be required to provide passwords or other tools for circumventing device security lockouts. I will say that this one's probably a good one to have. Broadly speaking, there's some security concerns that might be had, but I'm pretty sure that the right to repair advocates will have a better argument against this than for it, so whatever. On balance, pretty good anti-theft, blah, 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 blah. The point is that I want to talk about is this. Only devices manufactured and sold in New York on or after July 1st, 2023. So here's where we get into a prediction. I believe that over the next 6 months, we are going to see all the companies that work that sell products in New York and manufacture products in New York that could conceivably fall under this bill are going to be changing their supply chain. They're going to be shipping anything that's manufactured in New York to be sold in other places, and anything that is to be sold in New York, they're going to ship into New York. So if they say have something made in New Jersey, and they have a factory in New Jersey, they're going to make them and sell them in New York, and vice versa. Now, because at the end of the day, these companies really just don't want to pay these bills. They don't want to not pay these bills. They don't want to give. They don't want to follow this law. They don't. They categorically don't, because if they're the only people that can fix your shit, they have a monopoly. And if they have a monopoly, they get all the money. That's just a fact. if you want to see how egregious this can absolutely be, go look up what what farmers are dealing with new John Deere equipment. If someone takes a new John Deere tractor, a farmer, to their local mechanic, John Deere it'll ping John Deere and they'll shut the thing down and it won't ever turn on again. Like, that's how bad it is. We're getting to a point where we don't own the things we buy, and that's a problem. I can understand renting software, but renting the hardware that we use, that's never going to be okay in my book. Anywho, there's the news, there's the context, there's the news, and a little prediction. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it. If you see a right to repair bill going on in your state, make sure you, call your congressperson, state congressperson, and tell them to support it. It's important.